Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy back with another video. Today we got some new parts in for the Subaru, but it's mad dark outside right now, so I'm just gonna go grab the parts and then tomorrow we'll put them in. So you'll see from the title and the thumbnail, we got a nice carbon fiber shift knob and we got a nice short throw shifter. So we're gonna go ahead and throw those in. If you guys know Subarus, that they're super famous for having like a little wiggle room with the shifters. I just think it'll help be quick with the shifts and also just look nice aesthetically. So we're gonna go grab the package and then we'll get to installing it tomorrow. So it's the next day, we got the package. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Let's see what we got. So this should be our carbon fiber shift knob that we picked up. Yeah, you can see I got the brass adapters because I like to spin it on. I don't like the ones that just sit on and screw on. So let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, this thing is nice. So we got the shifter here. This is a link that connects to the rod of the shifter. And we got all the hardware here for it. So let's go install this. So we're in the car right now. A couple things I gotta do before I put the new shifter in. First things, gotta remove the shift knob, this trim piece, and the boot. You can see the back here is where the actual shifter is. So we'll get all these pieces taken off and then we'll go ahead and install the new parts. If we're going this first, second, third, fourth, you guys can see there's a lot of play and a lot of distance in between shifts. So hopefully that'll change when we install the short throw. But I still have to work on getting this new shift knob, this part right here, this plastic piece, out from the actual shifter. And then we can go ahead and put the rest on. So see, there's a lot of wiggle room here. Two 12 millimeters it looks like. Unbolt these, pull the bolt out. We're gonna pull it out, the ball joint down there, and then put the new one in. So we got the old shifter out. You guys can see it's just the ball. There wasn't any C-clamps in there, but I know on my specific model is kind of just pull. If you guys have any like 2008 and up Subarus, I would definitely check to make sure there's no C-clamps in there before pulling this out, because if you do, you're gonna mess up the whole C-clamp and it might just not go back in there. But we're gonna go ahead, clean that hole, and then we're gonna lube up the new shifter and then throw it in there. So on this shift knob, we're gonna take the cylinder, slide the cylinder in, slide it all the way flush. We're gonna lube up the ball joint and then we're gonna go ahead and throw it in. All right, so as you guys can see, the cylinder kind of pops out a little bit. That's okay, just make sure it's even on both sides. So when you put it in, it's not uneven and that is centered. So let's lube up the ball joint. Go ahead, jam that back in there, throw the bolt in and slide everything together. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is actually taking a lot longer than I expected, and I'll show you why right now. These two spacers that are going in here, they're a little finicky. You kind of have to wiggle them in, but we ended up getting that in. Anyways, so with this going straight down like that, it's actually rubbing against this piece right here because the shift boot or the gasket sits like this. So it's rubbing against that. I had to take that out. Now we just got to go ahead, tighten everything down, reassemble everything, and then we'll call it a day. It's the next day. We're getting some drive time in with the new shifter and a new shift knob, and honestly, it feels great so far. Everything feels short and smooth, so it feels really nice. But we're going to In-N-Out right now, so we'll get a little bit more drive time, and then when we get back home, I'll give you guys an update. Alrighty, y'all, so we made it back home. We didn't really have any problems driving. Everything felt really smooth. It's nice. It doesn't have a lot of wiggle. I know I'm going in gears whenever I'm shifting, but we did have one problem right towards the end, and I'll show you guys it now. I know it's hard to see, but this collar right here that's on the shifter itself, I did not tighten these two bolts in the back of it, and because of that, whenever I was shifting up, the collar was sliding up. It was sliding up the rod and causing it to rub in the section that we had problems with before. So I'm going to go ahead, push it all the way down, tighten up those bolts, and we should be good to go. Other than that, no problems with the shifter at all. It feels really good. I just need to tighten down some bolts and loosen some bolts so it's not so stiff when I'm shifting, but it feels great. The shift knob feels freaking fantastic. No complaints at all. That's pretty much it for the install. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys want to stay updated with the build, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button below. We got a lot of things planned for this Subaru, so super exciting stuff. But it's been your boy Taven. I'll catch y'all later.